Hey everyone, and welcome back. And like many of you, I have started the process of spring cleaning. And I thought it was time to tackle an entire house declutter. And I do a big declutter twice a year, once in the spring with spring cleaning, and once right before Christmas to deal with the influx of presents and gifts and items coming into our home. And I thought I would take you with me on the process and kind of explain how I do an entire house declutter and how to make it as manageable as possible. And my house is already pretty minimal, so I really don't have a lot of things to regularly declutter. But I have been noticing a buildup of clutter that I just really need to get out of my house. And so I'm sitting here in my office, and I thought that this was a great place to start because I am a little bit embarrassed of the state of this room. And so I really wanted to start here and tackle the biggest project first. And so I'm going to take you with me as I declutter room by room and kind of show you exactly how I do it. This is a process that will take 2 or 3 days, and I will take you with me every step of the way. So without further ado, let's get started. I think I'm going to start this by kind of picking up the miscellaneous items that have found their way onto the floor because I found if my floor is dirty, my brain feels frazzled. So I really want to start with just those items that somehow found their way onto the floor and have made a home there. And as you can see, there are just a bunch of items that have found their way onto the floor without really being put into a specific home. So I really want to tackle that first and make sure that my floor is all clear before I continue doing anything else. And by just picking up the floors, the space is looking better already. So next I kind of want to tackle cleaning my desk and cleaning out the drawers and making sure that there's no trash or items that I just don't need anymore. And then next I'm going to clean out other various drawers around the space so that I can really have a clean slate for storing my items and making sure that there are only things in there that I use and love. And I just finished cleaning off my desk and it looks so much better. So let's move on to the next thing. I just finished cleaning out the drawers in my office, and holy cow, guys, look how much I found that I can either get rid of or rehome. So I just want to run through some stuff real quick and tell you what I'm going to do with it all. And I have some office supplies here that some of it I'm going to take downstairs and keep downstairs so we can write on the grocery list and stuff. But I also have some glue right here that's almost empty I'm going to throw away. Also, some really skinny tape that we haven't used in a really long time and probably will never use. I have the tip of an Apple Pencil here that I'm also going to throw away. Um, here's my old Rue 21 name tag from when I worked at Rue 21, like probably 6 years ago. So I don't know why I have it, but this job was really important to me. So I think I'm going to keep this in my memory box, and maybe one day in the future I'll declutter it, but I haven't yet. So that's what I'm going to do with it just in case I regret decluttering it. I have some envelopes here that I've gotten from whenever I order like Christmas cards or something that I haven't used. So I'm going to recycle these. I have some fairy lights here. It came in a pack of 2. I am using the other one, but I think I'm going to donate this to the thrift store. I have a Ray Dunn clock right here that I haven't displayed in a long time, but I think I'm going to keep this and try to find somewhere else to put this. I have an office sign from when I used to work in a cubicle that I think I'm going to see if my husband wants because he currently works in a cubicle. I have some plant fertilizer that just needs to go downstairs. A textbook I rented from Amazon that I just need to send back since I'm almost done with the class that I'm taking and needed it for. This planter, I'm going to try to find something to plant in it. I got it at Disney when we went and I really like it and don't want to get rid of it, but I'm having trouble finding something that looks good in here. I have a pair of sunglasses my sister got me that just need to go downstairs and into my backpack so I remember to wear them. I have this empty candle that I'm going to clean out and maybe see if I can do something, make it into like a little cup to keep in the bathroom or something, but I'm going to try to keep this. If not, I'll donate it and someone can use it as like a votive candle holder. This is a tray I got at IKEA that I'm going to donate. I have some sheet music here that I had from whenever I was in choir in high school, and these were just my favorite songs, so I think I'm going to put this in my memory box as well. I have some stickers here. I'm going to see how many I can put on my water bottle and then get rid of the rest. I have some trash here. I also have this Cricut mat that I'm going to throw away because it's kind of old. Some Sour Patch Kids that my husband got me that I'm going to take downstairs and eat later. Now this is a big one. My husband got me this Cricut a couple of years ago for Christmas, and I used it for a really long time for my sticker business that I had, but I'm finding that I'm not using it anymore. And if I need labels, I just find someone who can make them for me instead of making them myself. And this was just taking up a lot of space, and I felt really guilty for wanting to get rid of it. But I talked to my husband, and he totally understands. It's just taking up room in our house at this point, and so I'm going to get rid of it. And I also have a 2-pack of some Polaroid film. And I have a Polaroid camera, but I'm also going to declutter that. I haven't used it in a really long time. And I would just rather have a Polaroid printer where I can print pictures straight from my phone. So I'm going to try to sell those. My mom has a big yard sale every year. I'm going to try to sell them there. I have some pop vinyls that I'm not going to get rid of, but for now I'm going to find a place to store them because we are planning on getting new bookshelves soon. And I'm hoping that I can fit some on those bookshelves. And then here I have some stuff that I need to store away for Disney. I think we're planning on going again in September, so we are going to need this stuff again. And so I'm just going to find a place to store it until then. I have a tape measure that just needs to go downstairs into my sewing kit. I have some Cricut supplies that I'm going to donate. And here's this mason jar I'm also going to donate. I've been using it to water my plants, but I am going to get a watering can because it's just going to be easier to reach the plants that are high up on shelves. Here I have a bunch of drawer organizers that I think I'm going to try to see if there's anywhere that I can put them. I might get rid of the purple and the black ones and keep the clear. Here's a picture frame that I got when I was thrifting that I just haven't ever found anything to put in it. I might try to see if I can find a picture to put it in here, but right now I'm going to try to store it away maybe for if I want to refresh my house. Then I'll grab this and pull it up. This is a waterless oil diffuser. I used it for a while, but I have found I'm not using it anymore. And so I'm just going to probably send that to the thrift store as well. Here are some things that we were recently gifted for Christmas that we just haven't opened, and we probably won't open. So I'm just going to give those to the thrift store or either try to sell them on the next yard sale my mom has. I have two they're empty candle things that I cleaned out and used as storage. I'm going to try to find somewhere to put these as well in case I have anything that needs to be put away. And here I have a little basket that I have some essential oils in. I got this at our local thrift store. I'll probably just re-thrift it and then get rid of the essential oils that I haven't used and some of these cotton pads that came with the oil diffuser. And I also have here, this is a bag that just has a random cord in it. I'm probably going to recycle the cord. Our library has a electronic recycling program that I'm going to take this to. And there's my little Raven. Say hi, Raven. She's not impressed. Never is. Okay, let's move on. Now that I have all of that put away, I'm going to move on to our bookshelves and the cube shelf that we have in the corner. And now I only keep books on my bookshelf that I really truly loved and enjoy. Until then, they live on my floor. If you saw at the beginning, there were a bunch of books on the floor by my desk. So I'm not expecting to find much there. But we do have some storage on the bottom of our shelves, and the cube shelf is an absolute mess. So I'm going to quickly run through the bookshelves and the cube shelves, and then I'll see you when I'm done. I didn't find a ton, but I did find an ample amount of things that I didn't think that I would find. And here I have an old binder that I just don't need anymore since I'm nearing the end of my schooling career and I haven't used a binder in a couple of years. I have a receipt that just needs to be thrown away, a couple of wooden bookmarks. It was from craft night at the library that we just didn't get to, so I think I'm just going to throw these away. Here are some family photos that I just need to file away and find a place to store them. Here I have this Polaroid camera that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to try to sell that. And some bookmarks that I'm just going to recycle. I get a new bookmark with every book of the month I get, and I just don't need a bunch of bookmarks laying around. I have enough. Here I have some scrapbooking letters that I used for a project a while ago, and I'm just going to throw those away. Here I have some miscellaneous papers that I'm going to recycle. Here is a game of Candyland that I'm going to probably donate. I got this for when my nieces come over, but they haven't played it in a while, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. And Tyler and I don't play it. We have other games that we like to play. And here I just have some scrapbook paper that I'm going to get rid of as well. And now that I'm done with decluttering our office, I think I'm going to move into our master bathroom. I really don't think I'm going to find much here either because I did just go through all of our drawers and cabinets whenever I cleaned the bathroom last week. And so this might be just a really, really quick run through to see if there's anything I might have missed last week, expired medicines or products that we're not using anymore. And so after this, I think I'm going to move on to the bedroom and then be done with it for today and then move on to the basement, not the basement, the downstairs tomorrow. So let's get started. I did end up finding a few things here, but not too many. Most of them just need to be rehomed. So here I have this Morphe eyeshadow palette. It's not very used, so I'm going to try to probably sell this or give it to my sister or my niece or something. And then here we have a bottle of Vapor Rub. It just has a broken lid and it's been driving me insane, so I think I'm just going to throw this away and replace it with something else. Here we have a little medicine cup that I'm going to throw away because we have another extra. Here we have my UV lamp for whenever I do my nails. It just needs to go in the office because I do my nails at my desk. And here is the bag with my nail polish and supplies in it that also needs to go in the office. Here is some soap that my husband uses. It just needs to go into the shower because his other soap is almost all gone. So I'm just going to put this in the shower for him. So when he showers tomorrow, he has a new bar of soap. Here we have some sunscreen. This just needs to go in our pool bag. So I have it whenever we are ready to swim or whenever we're outside a lot. And here is just an emptied out candle that I cleaned out that I thought I could use to store something, but haven't really gotten around to. So I might donate this or see if I can use it somewhere downstairs. Now that I've finished with the bathroom, I can finally move on to the bedroom. And I'm sorry if my camera is a little shaky here. I am holding my phone instead of using the tripod because my tripod is a little bit too short to shoot at the angle that I want, but I'm going to try my best here. I'm just going to try to run through and do the nightstands here. My husband and I already cleaned out our closets back in February, so we do have a few items from there that I need to get rid of. I'm not going to do the dresser because we went through that whenever we did our clothing declutter back in February, but I'm going to try my best to find at least a few things here in the bedroom because I just feel so much better the less stuff that I have. again, I did actually find quite a bit of stuff in here that can leave my house. And so we'll start over here. This is a flat sheet that came with our sheet set that we currently have on our bed. And I don't use the flat sheet, it's just a hassle. And does anyone actually use a flat sheet? I would love to know. And I have like 6 blankets over here, 5 or 6 blankets here. As a minimalist, I feel like every minimalist has their kryptonite, and mine is blankets. So I really, really, really wanted to get some blankets out of my house because we have way too many and they're just causing me a lot of stress. And so I did get rid of 6 of the blankets that we had. We still have quite a few, but these are the ones that I know can go. Here we have some t shirts that just aren't Tyler's style anymore or don't fit for whatever reason. And so I'm going to try to sell some, but also give some to the thrift store. And here we have a hoodie that Tyler got for free from work that he just doesn't wear. He doesn't really like to advertise for his work on his clothes. And so I am going to donate that to the thrift store. We have a couple of pillows that we had from before we got memory foam pillows. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. I'll have to research what to do with pillows that you aren't using anymore and find the most sustainable option for those. Here's a swimsuit I got when I was 20, and at 25, it just doesn't fit me like it used to, and I don't feel confident in it. And so I'm going to, I don't know, maybe sell it, maybe donate it. I'm not sure yet. So here's a pair of pants that I haven't worn for probably a year, and I've been holding on to them thinking that maybe I would wear them again, but I just didn't find myself grabbing for them ever, so I am going to finally part with these. Here's some stuff that just needs to go into Tyler's memory box, and some books that just need to go back to the library, an iPad that Tyler got for relatively cheap, but he just never used it or there was something wrong with it or something. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to ask him when he gets home what he wants to do with it. Here we have some mouth gel that just needs to go into our medicine cabinet. And here I have a chapstick that I just need to put in the bathroom. And now that I'm done with the bedroom, I think I'm going to call it quits on day one. I'm starting to experience some decision fatigue and I'm getting really tired. And there are a few things that I need to do before Tyler gets home. So I think I'm going to end it there for today. And tomorrow we'll tackle the downstairs. I'll see you guys tomorrow.